How can you align your energy with what you desire in a conscious and lasting way? There's a secret hidden in the very fabric of reality, something so strange, so profound, that even Einstein called it spooky action at a distance. A particle can instantaneously influence another no matter how far apart they are. Miles, light years, galaxies away. But here's the real mystery. What if your thoughts work the same way? What if the deepest patterns in your subconscious are not just shaping your life, but entangling you with a reality you don't even know exists yet? This isn't science fiction. This is quantum entanglement. Stay with me until the end of this video, because today, we're diving into the bridge between quantum physics and the subconscious mind, and I'll share a technique that might just change the way you see reality, forever. For centuries, we've been told that the physical world and our minds are two separate things, that your thoughts stay locked inside your brain, powerless to change the material world around you. But then, quantum physics shattered that illusion. Scientists discovered that the very foundation of reality doesn't behave the way we thought. It did. Particles, those tiny building blocks of everything, don't just exist in one place at a time. They flicker in and out of existence. They change when they are observed. And, most mysteriously, they can become entangled. That's when things get really strange, because if two particles can be linked beyond space and time, why not entire systems? Why not consciousness itself? What if your subconscious mind is already entangled with your future? What if the reality you want to create isn't just something you dream about, but something you are already connected to on a quantum level? This might sound like science fiction, but today I'm going to break it down step by step, so you can see just how powerful this concept truly is. And to do that, we need to go deeper into the mystery of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is one of the most mind-bending discoveries in physics. Here's what it means. When two particles become entangled, they stop being separate objects. Instead, they behave as if they are part of the same system, no matter how far apart they are. Change one, and the other reacts instantly, faster than the speed of light. This shouldn't be possible. As I told you, Einstein himself was so disturbed by it that he called it spooky action at a distance. But experiment after experiment has proven that it's real. Scientists like Alain Aspect and John Clauser have demonstrated that particles remain connected across vast distances, responding to each other in real time. Now here's where it gets really interesting. If the entire universe is made up of energy, and if quantum entanglement is a fundamental part of nature, why would your thoughts and emotions be any different? What if your subconscious mind is already entangled with the life you want to create? What if the energy you put out, your beliefs, your emotions, your deepest desires, are not just influencing your reality, but are already connected to the version of yourself that has everything you dream of? This is where we step beyond physics and into something even more powerful. How your mind can harness this phenomenon to reshape your destiny. And in the next part of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how. Right now, without even realizing it, your subconscious mind is broadcasting signals into the quantum field. Think about this. Every thought you have, every belief you hold, and every emotion you feel generates energy. This energy is not just metaphorical, it has a measurable impact. Studies in neuroscience and quantum physics have already shown that observation changes reality at the smallest levels. But what if this principle extends beyond just particles? What if your mind is constantly observing and influencing the very reality you experience? Here's the real kicker. Most of this happens automatically. You don't consciously decide what you believe about money, love, success, or happiness. Your subconscious does. And that's where quantum entanglement becomes personal. Because if your subconscious is already entangled with a future version of yourself, what reality are you tuning into? Are you entangled with abundance, health, and success? Or are you unknowingly connected to a timeline of struggle, scarcity, and limitation? The answer is hidden in how your subconscious mind is programmed. And if you want to change your reality, you need to change the signal you're sending. Let's break it down step by step. Your subconscious mind operates like a radio antenna, constantly sending and receiving frequencies. Neuroscientists have discovered that your brain generates electromagnetic waves that extend beyond your physical body. These waves shift based on your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Now here's where things get wild. Physicist Dr. John Hagelin has studied how consciousness influences quantum fields. His research suggests that human awareness itself is a field, a force that extends beyond the body and interacts with the universe. This means your subconscious mind isn't just passively existing inside your brain. It's interacting with something much bigger. And just like entangled particles can exchange information across infinite distances, your mind can be connected to future possibilities before they even happen. In other words, if your subconscious is wired for scarcity, you are energetically entangled with a future of lack. If your subconscious is wired for abundance, you are entangled with opportunities and success. If your subconscious is wired for self-doubt, you are entangled with obstacles. If your subconscious is wired for confidence, you are entangled with breakthroughs. The problem? Most people never reprogram this quantum connection. They wake up every day reinforcing the same thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and unknowingly keep themselves locked in the same reality. But what if you could shift your subconscious and change what you're entangled with? That's exactly what I'm going to show you next. To prove how deeply our consciousness is connected to reality, let's talk about one of the most famous quantum experiments ever conducted. The double-slit experiment. Scientists took tiny particles, like electrons, and shot them at a barrier with two slits. Logically, the particles should pass through one slit or the other, right? Wrong. Instead, the particles acted as if they passed through both slits at the same time. They behaved like waves, as if they existed in multiple places at once. But here's the shocking part. The moment a conscious observer measured the particles, they stopped behaving like waves and collapsed into a fixed state, choosing only one slit. Observation itself changed reality. Now think about what that means for your mind, if simply observing something at the quantum level alters its behavior. What do you think happens when you focus your attention on a specific future? Your subconscious mind is constantly observing, constantly projecting, constantly collapsing possibilities into reality. And if you don't take control of what you're focusing on, you're letting your subconscious decide your reality for you. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep reinforcing the same subconscious patterns, or you can start deliberately shifting what your mind is entangled with. The first step? Changing what your subconscious focuses on. Here's a simple but powerful exercise to start doing this today. The quantum focus technique. Before you go to sleep, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Picture the reality you desire as if it's already happening, not as a dream, but as a memory. Engage all your senses. Hear the sounds, feel the emotions, sense the details. The key? Feel it as if it's real. Not as something far away, but as something you are already connected to. As you drift into sleep, repeat this phrase in your mind. I am entangled with my highest reality. I align with it now. When you do this, you are collapsing reality in your favor. Just like the observer in the double-slit experiment changes the outcome by focusing on it. You are shifting your subconscious entanglement toward the reality you truly desire. And when you do this consistently, the quantum field starts to respond. You'll notice synchronicities. Opportunities will appear. Your perception of reality will change. Why? Because you're no longer entangled with the past. You're entangled with your future. Most people believe that reality is solid, that things take time, that change is slow. But if you've been paying attention so far, you already know. That's not how the quantum world works. The truth is that reality is shifting all the time. Right now, infinite versions of your future exist simultaneously. In one reality, you are stuck in the same patterns. In another, you have already manifested your biggest dreams. And in another, you have completely transformed into the person you were meant to be. The question is, which version are you aligning with? Because here's the key. Your subconscious is constantly choosing a future, whether you realize it or not. But what if you could override that process? What if you could take control of the quantum shifts in your life and accelerate them? That's exactly what we're about to explore. Because if you want to manifest faster, experience quantum leaps, and shift into a new reality effortlessly, you need to understand one thing. Reality doesn't change when you try harder. It changes when you shift your frequency. By now, you know that quantum entanglement shows how things can be connected beyond time and space. You also know that your subconscious mind is already entangled with a future version of yourself. But here's where most people get stuck. They think change happens gradually, that you must work to attract something better. But the quantum world doesn't work like that. Just like an electron can exist in multiple states at once, you can shift into a new state of being instantly. The only thing keeping you stuck, your current frequency. Dr. Joe Dispenza's research on neuroplasticity and quantum physics shows that the way you feel, your emotions, beliefs, and subconscious programming dictates what reality you experience. And that's why some people struggle for years while others make quantum leaps seemingly overnight. They're not lucky. They've just figured out how to shift frequencies faster. And now, I'm going to show you how to do the same. There's a reason most people fail to change their lives. They try to change their actions without changing their identity. But here's the truth. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. If deep down, you still see yourself as someone who struggles, if your subconscious is still entangled with limitations, then no matter how hard you try, your reality won't shift. So instead of chasing change, you need to become the change. And this is exactly where the quantum shift method comes in. Follow these steps every day, and you'll start seeing results faster than you thought possible. Step 1. Collapse the old reality. Most people are attached to their past. They replay old memories, repeat old patterns, and unknowingly reinforce the same subconscious beliefs. But here's the secret. If you want to shift, you must detach from the version of yourself that no longer serves you. How to do it? Take 10 minutes of stillness every day. Close your eyes and mentally dissolve your current identity. Imagine that everything you believe about yourself is just a construct. Visualize it breaking apart, disappearing, dissolving into pure energy. Why? Because when you stop reinforcing who you were, you create space for who you're becoming. And that brings us to the next step. Step 2. Tune into the new frequency. Now that you've let go of the past, it's time to align with your new reality. Remember, it already exists. All you have to do is tune into it. How to do it? Close your eyes and visualize the version of yourself that has already achieved everything you desire. Don't just see it, feel it. What emotions does this version of you carry? The key is to embody those emotions now, not in the future, because when you feel the frequency of your future in the present, you collapse time. You're no longer waiting. You're already vibrating at the level of your next reality, and that's when quantum shifts happen. Step 3. Take inspired action, without force. Once you've shifted your internal state, you don't need to force things to happen. You'll naturally start attracting the right opportunities, ideas, and people. Your job? Follow the energy. How to do it? Every day, ask yourself, what actions would the future version of me take? Start making decisions from that place, as if you are already that person. The more you act in alignment with your new frequency, the faster your reality catches up. This is how you create effortless manifestation. Still skeptical? Let's talk about people who have used these principles to transform their lives overnight. Jim Carrey. Before he became famous, he wrote himself a check for $10 million and carried it everywhere, feeling as if he already had that success. Years later, he was paid that exact amount for a movie, Oprah Winfrey. She speaks about how she always felt successful, long before the world saw it, because she had already shifted internally. People who recover from incurable diseases. Many studies show cases of spontaneous healing, where people shift their emotional and mental state so drastically that their bodies follow. What's the common thread? They all aligned their inner frequency before their external reality caught up. And now, you can do the same. By now, you understand something most people don't. You are not stuck. Your reality is not fixed. Right now, you are entangled with a specific future. But at any moment, you can change that. All it takes is a decision. A decision to stop reinforcing old patterns. A decision to shift your subconscious into alignment with your highest self. A decision to step into a new reality, right now. And if you're ready for that shift, comment below. I choose my highest reality. Because the moment you declare it, the quantum field starts responding. Your shift has already begun. Your conscious mind is only the tip of the iceberg. Beneath it lies something far more powerful: the subconscious. Psychologists and neuroscientists estimate that 95% of your decisions, emotions, and actions come from your subconscious programming. It holds your beliefs, your fears, your deepest memories, and it operates without you even realizing it. Here's the key: your subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. That's why dreams feel real. That's why visualization techniques have been proven to enhance performance in athletes, speed up healing in patients, and even change brain structure in meditators. But what if your subconscious mind is doing something even stranger? What if, just like entangled particles, it is already connected to your future experiences, pulling you toward the outcomes you expect, believe in, or fear the most? This isn't just speculation. Studies in quantum cognition suggest that the way we observe and expect reality to behave can shape our experiences in ways that mirror quantum mechanics. And this brings us to a question that could redefine everything you think about manifestation. What if aligning your subconscious mind is the key to entangling yourself with the reality you desire? So, what does all of this really mean? It means that you are not just a passenger in this universe. For too long, we've been told that life happens to us, that we are separate from the world around us, powerless against circumstances. But quantum physics has shattered that illusion. Your mind is not just observing reality, it's participating in it, shaping it, influencing it. Right now, your thoughts, your emotions, and your subconscious patterns are entangled with possibilities you can't even see yet. The question is, which version of reality are you tuning into? Because whether you realize it or not, you are already connected to a future of expansion or limitation, a future of abundance or struggle, a future of awakening or stagnation, and the choice is yours. We've explored how quantum entanglement isn't just happening at the microscopic level. It's happening in your life, right now. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your subconscious patterns are already pulling you toward a version of reality. And now, you have a choice. You can keep letting your subconscious run on autopilot, replaying the same patterns, the same struggles, the same limitations, or you can consciously align yourself with the future you actually want. And if you're ready to take that next step, to stop just learning about manifestation and start living it, then I have something for you. It's called the Quantum Attraction Code, and it's a powerful tool designed to help you effortlessly shift your subconscious into alignment with the reality you desire. Here's how it works. You don't have to force affirmations or struggle to believe in something new. You don't have to spend hours meditating or visualizing. You just have to listen. These audio frequencies are scientifically designed to rewire your subconscious mind, remove limiting beliefs, and attune your energy to the reality you want to attract. And the best part? It happens naturally. Your subconscious does the work for you. So if you've ever felt like something was blocking you from manifesting what you truly desire, this might be exactly what you've been missing. Click the link in the comment to access the Quantum Attraction Code now, because at this very moment, you are already entangled with a future. The only question is it the one you truly want?